Next up, the CarBuyer Advisor, your first place to turn for everything automotive. Taking a stand for consumer education and dedicated to connecting you with the industry's finest automotive products, services, and advice. And now, please welcome the CarBuyer Advisor.
For those of our truck owners in our community, you'll be glad to know that we have not forgotten about you. Trucks are synonymous with Northern Nevada. They're a significant part of our automotive market. And for all of our truck lovers listening, our next business is the place for you. They have truck tires in abundance, from off-road lights to load leveling kits, from stereos to Bluetooths, remote starters to hitch covers. You name it when it comes to trucks, and they more than likely have it. Bling it, lift it, whatever you need for it. They are custom truck accessories, and if you love trucks, you're certain to love them. If you know a truck lover and you're not sure what to get them this holiday season, you will please any truck lover by getting them a gift from here. Please welcome back to the show, Scott Dixon, General Manager, Custom Truck and Accessories of Reno. Scott, great having you back on the show.
It's good to be back. Thanks, Mitch.
For those of you that may not have been in their toy store before, please tell them a little bit about Custom Truck Accessories and what you carry and what you do.
Well, a little bit about Custom Truck. I've been with the company a little over a year. They're a family-owned business. Everybody that's there takes a lot of pride in that place. We carry pretty much anything that you can think of that you would want. If we don't have it, we can get it relatively quick, and we're more than happy to chase it down for you.
Well, and I asked you back because about this time every year, and we couldn't pick a more perfect time to bring you back to talk about this, you'll hear someone say, I don't know what to get them. You know, that hard to shop for person. Well, one thing is for certain, if they pull into your place, they're going to find it. Start by sharing with our listeners some of the holiday gift ideas that they can find at your place. And first, let's begin with the hitch covers. You just got a huge selection of these just in time for the holidays.
We do. We actually have a unique line of hitch covers that we're the only people in Northern Nevada that carry it. The company we use is out of Southern California. They're called Hardware Express, and they actually machine these out of billet aluminum to what we require from them. We have everything from Nevada Wolfpack to NFL to everything in between. Was
it Betty Boop I saw on one of them? I mean, they're pretty personalized.
Betty Boop, Mickey Mouse, we've got everything.
Well, and you just said it. These are not your plastic inserts. These are billet aluminum, and they're a great gift. I mean, if you want to give somebody a gift that they're going to enjoy and they get to use and see every time they walk up to their vehicle, what a great gift idea. Now, I can't think of anyone I know, especially in this cold, that wouldn't love this next one, a remote starting kit. And I understand you offer these for trucks and passenger cars as well.
We do for many vehicles. I can't say that for every vehicle. There are some that are very difficult when wiring. But if you want to have a remote start installed, more than likely we can install it for you.
Well, and we were talking about how important having the right shop do this is, and this is what I want our listeners to understand. You're talking about somebody that's going to install something electronic in your car, and you do a lot of electronics there. But your competence level, the ability to do these without causing problems while you're doing them, and this is really important. You want the right shop to do these, and describe to them a little bit of why you would want a remote start on a car. What's the benefit?
Well, going back to when I was here before, we do a lot of leather kits with seat heaters. Now, if you have remote start in the wintertime, you can click the button, start that car in your driveway, have your seat heaters on. By the time you get out, you're nice and cozy and ready to roll.
And so your engine's warm, your oil's warm, your seat's warm, your car's warm, and you just don't even have to go out and get cold. You just run from your house to your car for a split second.
Right, and it remains locked. So those of you that are worried about security with the car running, it does remain locked even though it's running. So you can open it when you get out there. Thank
you for covering that. That's an important one. Well, we're talking about some that you do transcend trucks to the automotive side. Again, one of the reasons why you're on our show. Let's talk about the electronics for cars and trucks. You called it AVIC.
AVIC is one of the deals that we do, which is an audio-video integrated system that has navigation. You have Bluetooth, iPod, you can run mobile video, everything through one component now and have it installed in the dash to a factory look.
Well, and you do individual pieces of all of these too. So let's talk a little bit about you have a whole selection of stereos, for an example.
Sure. We can run anything from your simple single DIN CD player iPod capable. Almost all of them are iPod capable now, all the way up to, something that has Bluetooth capability as well as navigation.
And different amplifier systems. I mean,
amplifiers, subwoofers, replace the door speakers, everything in between. You can put an overhead DVD player, headrest DVD players.
And okay, well, you mentioned the Bluetooth, and I want to talk about this because everyone's heard about the new hands-free laws, and they're now in effect. But the fines actually for violators start January 1st, I understand. And what a perfect time to get somebody a Bluetooth as a gift. But we're not talking about the one that you stick in your ear here and walk around with. This is a similar to a factory installation. Tell them a little bit about that.
Right. A lot of vehicles are coming with Bluetooth capability now. But if you happen to have a vehicle that wasn't built with it, we can install a system from Got2b Wireless. And it is factory look. And it has a stereo interrupt and actually utilizes a speaker in a vehicle, so that you can hear who you're talking to, and then you talk back into a microphone and communicate without ever having to take your hands off the steering wheel.
So you don't have to go through and buy a whole new vehicle. You can upgrade the ones you have now, and it operates through the sound system. You said it has a stereo interrupt. So I start talking, and it dims the audio so that I can talk to somebody on the phone while I'm on the phone.
Right. Once you initiate the Bluetooth, it will shut down the stereo, allow you to hear through the car's speakers while you're talking. And they're, again, keeping you safe.
And these are a great gift idea this time of the year, too, because, this is something that everybody should have right now. And the time to get it is now, not after January 1st, after your first citation, because I understand the fines are going to be hefty and the insurance premium increases are going to be equal to that. How about for the off-roader in the family? What type of off-road lighting options do you carry? Because you've got an additional line now that you didn't have.
We did. We just picked up a company called Vision X Lighting, which is an LED light. They're super durable. LEDs are going to last you 10 to 15 times longer than a normal incandescent light, and pull a lot less power.
Well, and for the old school off-roader, you have those as well.
We do. We have... like everybody knows KC Highlights. We carry KC, we carry PIA, and everything that's out there. We can, if somebody comes in and they want to replace something or they're used to something, we'll get it for you.
Well, another storm is headed our way this week, and you have a humongous collection of these winter tire options. And tell us a little bit about those. We
carry tires that you have your typical mud and snow tire that really does well in the ice and the snow. We can get you specialized tire, like the Blizzak tire. A lot of people know the Blizzaks. You can get studdable tires. Anything that is going to make you feel safe or that you'd like to put on your vehicle, we're able to get and install right there at our facility.
Not to mention, for the person that might want to do some off-roading, you have the mud tires and the sand tires and... If it's a tire and it fits on a truck, you probably have those too.
We have them. If we don't have them, it's within a day or two of getting it.
And here's the point we're trying to make here. We just covered a few things here, right? Scott, what percentage of what you offer in your store did we just get to?
Probably 5%.
Okay, so I want you to get the fact that we're talking about a great gift place here for your friends and family. And, this is a must visit for any serious holiday shopper. Don't be surprised if your biggest problem here is deciding what gift to get them from this adult truck toy store. If that does happen, good news, they have gift certificates as well if that happens to you. And do you see a lot of people doing that this time of the year? They come to you, they think, I don't know what to get this person, and they wind up being confused about which one to leave with because there's more than one good choice there.
Actually, I got a funny story about that. I had a couple come in yesterday from Susanville. And they were looking for a particular thing they'd found online. Their son wanted it. So they asked if we'd heard about it. I told them I could have it for them tomorrow. They were absolutely blown away. So, yeah, it happens every day right now.
Well, you start off thinking, I don't know what to get this person, and you leave with a gift certificate because you couldn't decide which one they'd love more, so you gave them the option to make that choice and share that with them. Yeah. So I finally get it. Every time I see you, I know why when you're at work, you always have a smile. You're always happy, and I know why, because you've got to love your job. I mean, people come to you, and they get to dress up, gussy up their toy, and they're always happy when you're done with their vehicle, aren't they?
They're happy the majority of the time. It's kind of neat to be able to help somebody along with getting what they want to get.
Now, just in case we missed something that one of our listeners has been looking for, like your people from Susanville, Let's try this. We're going to try to take a run through everything you do carry without missing anything, because I know the guys you work with, and if you miss something, you're never going to live it down. But here's the funny part. I know between us, we're probably still going to miss things, but let's give it a whirl. Let's tell them what you carry at Custom Truck Accessories.
Well, we do sprayed-in bed liners, drop-in bed liners. We put tailgate caps on, rain guards, bug guards, hitch covers. We have stereos, DVD players. We do lift kits, leveling kits, wheels, tires, Thule roof racks. We do camper shells, tonneau covers, retractable tonneau covers. There's so many things. I'd have to write a list.
Okay, so I'm going to stop you there, because then they don't have to worry about the guys giving you a load for missing something, because it goes on. I'm telling you, there's even more. There's toolboxes for the construction worker. It just, you've got to go into their shop and take a look around. Grill guards, winches, hitches, and trailer towing capabilities, and just on ad infinitum. How do they find you?
We're at 385 Kitski Lane, in between Mill and 2nd Street, just across from Mark Four and Strike. Our phone number is 775-329-5111. And also, just new, you can actually log on to CustomTruckAccessories.com and purchase online.
Well, don't worry if you missed any of that. You can find them on our preferred business page at theCarBuyerAdvisor.com, and you can share this interview with your friends that still don't know what to get you. Tell them, tune into this episode. They'll know where to shop for you. You can find them on our Facebook page, and a link for that is also available on our website for your convenience. Scott Dixon, Custom Truck and Accessories. Thanks again for being here. And if we miss something, don't worry. We'll get it next time. We'll have you back again.
Thanks, Mitch.